You know what? We have to get into feeds now, you know, because listen.
Wait, say that again. What happened? What did you have to learn the hard way?
About being left-handed.
Being left-handed, you can't greet people, you can't give things to people with your left hand.
You say it's like of the devil,
offensive.
this hand, innit?
Yeah, but the Muslims do that, innit?
Huh?
On the left side.
Because I tried to greet someone one time and he's like,
nah, you can't do that.
Man said, nah.
Like, use the right.
So I touched my hand and he's like, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Because I could be wrong in it. But I think the left hand is what they use to
wipe their bum.
Yeah.
So they don't.
Although I'm left-handed, I don't actually wipe my hand with. I mean,
You switch it over.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, but if you lived out there, if you didn't have Andrex and them thing there, you have to.
Yeah, them man. Yeah, because them man there.
Trust, fam. Like, that's a real thing, fam.
But yeah.
The whole.
But yeah, no, we're gonna get into Phoebe. We ain't even got enough time for Phoebe. We would need a whole like. We would need a 5-hour episode for you. Still, we'll try and keep. Well, how do we keep it short with you?
I don't know.
I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to start.
I don't even know where to
start. With
things
Phoebe,
actually different, you know.
Phoebe's famous.
Is it true you're the only female to win a mobile?
No, what it was, I'm the only a female to win a mobile award for best hip hop act over here. So best UK hip hop, I'm the only one. I got that in 1998.
So all the other females that have won it, they haven't won it for hip hop.
They haven't. Come on, hey, round
mad thing, you know. That's history, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
Voted in the wicker, you know.
It's disrespect to even like start at, because we need to give you our own episode.
I got something.
Because there's too much history.
Two things,
Yeah.
Amazing achievement.
Thank you.
But secondly, is that not a problem that you're the last female to win it in that category for so long?
Nah, it was to 98. That's up to them, innit? Like, I ain't been invited back to present anything, so can ya? Holla.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is there not other females in a similar lane
absolutely.
that are not getting credit?
Every year I watch. And it's like, especially now with this UK rap thing happening again and all the rest of it. So I'm just waiting. Every year I watch and I.
But mobiles is meant to be coming back next year, 2020.
So we'll wait and see, man.
And there's a lot of artists. There's a lot of females out now.
I think female artists are always getting shunned, though, innit? Like it's a hard fight for them, man. I feel it for them.
There are a lot of amazing artists.
So in your era, like coming up, what was it like for you in the industry? Like, because you're obviously you know everybody.
Honestly, I come up in Northwest London.
Yeah.
So it was like Jamaican artists. I was around a lot of reggae artists.
Okay,
so just doing the rap thing was, I used to see Ninja Man, Shabba, all of them like just coming through, going up to Jetstar. So who I was kind of raised with, I didn't go down the West End with people to what's the shop?
Covent Garden and that.
Yeah, I didn't go. What was the shop that everyone Deal Real and stuff? So there were a couple of people that were kind of a bit upset that I just came from nowhere, did this thing and won this award.
It's politics
in an American
everywhere.
accent. People was very upset with me. I didn't care. I got to feed my kids.
Yeah. You got to do.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, but you're like even.
That had nothing to do with me. But it was cool. It was cool. I'm good. I tried to be good with everyone. It's been a hard journey. Sometimes it's been very lonely. Sometimes when I first started, there's no internet, no one to turn to. So it was what it was. But I'm still here. Like God grace me. I'm blessed. Like,
this game's lonely.
But yeah, we could really go.
We could go in.
But I tell you what though, it's really good to see like what's going on now. Even with you guys doing the podcast and having the internet and all the rest of it, I didn't know nothing about that. Like when I was doing music, I didn't even know who to call at record labels because you couldn't get in contact with anyone. So it's kind of come and gone. It's up and down. Like I was fortunate enough to come from rapping. I did my first big show was at Wembley Arena actually, where I supported Snoop Dogg, Case, SWV, all them lot. Wow. And then I've done shows with Usher. Done a mini tour with Usher, Run DMC, Snoop. Redman, Method Man.
Because you're pretty.
You're
still pretty tight with Redman and Method Man right now, isn't it?
Man, that's my brother.
Yeah.
Like Eric Sermon.
I see you like talking to
government
names.
That's his name. His rap name is, it's like a Kendrick Lamar thing.
Yeah,
that's his.
So that's like family to me. When I met them, the relationship and being able to have those discussions about music with them, and Dame Grease, like I don't know, man, he done X's stuff. So being able to sit with them and have discussions. It was different. Like they talk to me on a different level about different things, and I'm not no groupie. Like they know what it is.
No. Oh, the 1 minute.
Someone are dying over there. Because you tried it. He wanted to keep it silent, but let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. You get these mixed. You know me, I don't miss nothing. You know, the 2 coughs you look kind of missed, you get me? So you thought, yeah, I'm safe. But you know when you got extra cough?
Yeah. You know when you got sugar?
Yeah, you can't hold this one.
And them sweets got sugar on it.
Yeah.
And the sweets got sugar on it. That's the sugar, fam.
Eyes is watering. Yeah. To hold it.
Because he thought, yes, I got away with it. But the third one was coming, so, shit.
That's because you're not sharing enough, fam. That's what it is.
You're too craven, fam.
When I cough, I look at one person.
I don't miss nothing, fam.
Sorry, Phoebe.
No, that's fine, man. My story is long.
No, I know. Listen, that's what I'm saying. If we was to get in your story right now, we would have to book a 5-hour session.
I feel like I always repeat the same bit because everyone asks me about meth. Yeah. Like even him shouting me out on the red carpet at one of the things, he was like, "Oh, how's Phoebe?" Everyone's like, "Oh, how do you get to speak to him because he keeps himself to himself?"
Yeah.
But these guys are private.
It's your people.
Because them men are not from internet era.
They're not. Exactly.
That's what it is.
Have you seen that Wu-Tang? Have you seen that program? Their program, the Wu-Tang thing.
No. The film, it's really
you need
good.
to see that thing. Then you make a little bit more sense of what them men are on. Some private thing.
Yeah, my brethren was a big fan of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, their program. I didn't even know half of like that stuff was kind of like a reality. It's mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's a miracle that they even exist as a group. It's wild.
Today, your role within the industry today. What's your role now? What do you want to get into? Are you like artist management or?
It's really crazy, because obviously we're born around the same time, innit?
Yeah.
I'm a creative baby, so I work with Pyrelli. I'm a part of the team. Well, it's just me and him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100.
So I kind of arrange everything. I'm at the studio with him while I'm doing my own stuff. He's kept me. I made sure, because I went from music to doing voiceovers for Choice FM. Then I had my own show called The Block Party. So I was interviewing Joel Santana, Mano, D Block, like all of them, like the worst of them. Remy Ma before she went away.
Whole New York, boy.
So it was interesting to be able to do that. And then the Choice FM thing came to an end. I did all the voiceovers from 2004 to 2010. So it was my voice after every record. So everybody knows a bit of me, and I've always been fortunate enough to be able to do something in the industry. But what is also strange is I remember one time, and it's always stuck in my head. After a Mobo party, I think they was doing a photograph. Like this is when, early Mobos. I got my Mobo 98. Yeah. So it was either that year or the year before. After there was a photographer. They was having a Mobo party, and I think I got a shout out my girls. I think they wanted the Honeys, Shola, Emma, loved them, Kelly, like all of them. You know what I mean? But there was a particular photographer in there. They wanted to take a photograph, and I don't even think the girls realised. And someone said, "Call Phoebe," and the person said, "Nah, she'll spoil the picture."
Now that's what I'm saying. Phoebe knows some goons. It's if the man they get wind of all that, they go up there and upset them,
It wasn't even that, It was just the fact that I've heard that.
Kidnap the girl that said that.
Hey, listen.
No, it wasn't the girl that said it was a photographer.
Because he said that she knows real goons, innit? No, real talk,
no, but you know what it is? It was just hearing that, like, they are beautiful. And just the fact that I could stand there and hear the person, the photographer, saying like, don't call Phoebe, she'll spoil the photograph. That always stuck in my head.
Phoebe, I'm not gonna lie, that's a high level. I feel like I could slap somebody.
No,
it's a high level.
This is what I'm saying, really. Like,
I can't lie. I can't lie.
For that.
No, but
who did that?
Call me. No, I'm not.
No, my thing.
Turn up there.
But you know what I mean.
No, but the thing is, that's what kind of is with me. Like when I first started music, I heard somebody else saying as well. Somebody thought I wasn't attractive enough to put on their album cover before I won my Mobo Award. And they left me off and put a picture of somebody else instead of me on the artwork. And I heard the same person talking about me as I was walking up some stairs. So I've heard all that stuff about myself.
It's crazy.
And it sticks in my head, and it's like, just to know.
Yeah,
I can't know.
Imagine. And
last time we sat down, you did say when you come and do, you're gonna reveal something.
Imagine though, and now there's people buying body parts to have more of themselves.
No, but
it's real.
That's real though.
They're spending thousands.
No.
This is what you were saying about with the birthday suit thing. It's like now people can be themselves. Like you've got plus size, you got everything. You can be yourself and be absolutely.
Been a fan of the plus size from one day, you know.
With the internet,
trust me.
Fluffy.
No, but listen.
Plus size. Listen, my dream, you know.
No, but listen.
My dream is to do a sold out show with only plus size women in there, you know.
This
can't make it if you're not.
But this is what,
size 16 minimum.
This is what happens.
It's coming.
I got tape measure outside of the.
Yeah,
when we
measure your waist,
our
babe.
narrative now.
Yeah.
Then we have control of our. Because bro, Fluffy is not like Fluffy's never been like Fluffy's been in.
calling them Fluffy?
No, but that's what
No, because that's what it is, man. That's a Caribbean.
Yeah,
Caribbean.
I feel like Fluffy's more respectable. Like
Fluffy's respectable.
yeah, Fluffy's. Yeah, fam.
Listen,
It's a beautiful
It's
thing.
like a cushion. You know, you're cushion.
Hey, listen. No, but Caribbean.
It's a beautiful thing.
Listen, naturally, Caribbean men, that's what we love, innit?
Yeah.
No, listen, not just Caribbean men. I'm around a couple Eastern European man. They into it.
yeah, no,
Couple
everyone
Irish
into it.
man, even couple English man. They into it.
Back in the day, when it's white media,
Yeah.
let's be honest, and they're controlling music channels, they're controlling news, and they're putting all of these slim models out there, like walking on the runway, like they're gonna brock bones on that runway.
Yeah.
That's
real.
I've never been into modeling. I don't know any models.
Yeah.
Only now.
When the
because
kneecaps bigger than the
everyone
calf, like,
shouts-
it's mad.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, not on that. Not on
Man
all
ain't
of
on the
that.
fashion thing, there's a skinny gal on there. But now,
You know when the kneecap bit is bigger than the whole.
the whole.
Like, yeah, that's mad.
That's what you have to tell her, you know. Yo, your
Just say you
kneecap
like
one
a mix,
shrink
bro,
down,
because
you
you
know.
can't say you don't like skinny, and
No,
you can't
but
say
the
that you like
thing is-
diabetics, fam. Come on, you mix.
No, man don't like skinny though. Like it has to be
No,
12
but the
plus.
thing is,
Yeah.
I just think to myself, the beautiful thing about now, and you've always been able to do what you want. That's why I kept on doing music.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing is about now, people can just own it and do it on social media
Yes.
when they're happy, when
Yes.
they're off, or they're not. People can make their money. Like
100%.
do what you want,
And look-
big, small, thin.
That's
whatever
why.
you
That's why
want.
man are loving social media
know
because
what,
their
big-
flavors on there.
Yeah,
That's
so you
really
could go
it
to
is.
what you
Big
want.
brands are championing it as well. Funny enough,
Absolutely.
Pretty Little Thing, all of them
I come
things
across,
there.
I think it was either a Nivea or a Dove advert. One of the other are.
I think it's Dove.
It's not real fluff though, babes.
Yeah, it's not real.
No, the Dove thing was
That's
no.
not
The
the
Dove
real
advert.
fluff.
No, there was some real fluffy in
There's
there.
some fluff things on there though.
Yeah, I was
Well,
involved.
it's
That's
real
it.
fluff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the collective term for plus size women.
Oversized, fat, fluffy.
No,
No,
Hey.
plus size is the thing as well.
Plus size is the thing.
Fluffy sounds softer.
But what
Fluffy is
what
fluff,
is it
fam.
that
Heavy
why
set.
why we like the
It's the warmth, fam.
the
And it's a
warmth,
warmth
like, yeah, hey.
it's
That's
all
a
year
crazy
round.
thing,
That's what
fam.
man don't know.
Oh yeah.
All year round. Yeah. All that.
Man just want 4 weeks. Don't just want
You get me?
Man just wanted to drop.
Just drop, yeah, like.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Telling
yeah,
you,
that's
fam.
what it is.
Can't buy that,
Yeah, it's true. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, man.
Ladies, that's
I'm not gonna lie,
priceless.
fam. Yo,
Priceless.
yeah,
You want,
fam.
you want
I'm on it
that
still.
feeling when you're a baby again. You know when
Yeah.
you just blow up, cuddle up, and just wrap up. Yeah, you
Bro,
want that. You
I'm
want that
telling you,
comfort, fam. Skinny
Oh,
girls can't give you that, fam.
No, but
Listen.
No disrespect to skinny girls.
Yo.
No, but the thing is, even people might watch this and be like, how are you going to sit there and let them chat like that? It's everybody can say what they want.
Exactly. That's
I
our
couldn't
preference.
give
man. I
a
like that, man.
monkeys. Some people say people have backs are flat and they just got a slit in the bottom.
yeah.
If-
Oh,
It used
my
to be
God.
like that with white
Yeah,
girls.
it's
but
mad.
it all
Now
depends.
white girl,
Crazy. Everybody built a little different.
There's no.
Everybody's built a little different. You know, it's everybody's curvaceous now.
Everyone, fam.
You know when the back goes into the hamstring, there's no nothing after. Like it's just back then hamstring. Like it's
Oh my God, this guy.
Man, don't skip
Women
to
are
city, you know.
beautiful to the eye of the beholder, innit?
Oh my God.
Yeah, women are definitely beautiful.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
It's
This
real
is
now.
DMD. We don't, hey,
real.
no
Just like
filter here, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Mad.
no.
Keep it
but
real.
back to the question
Yeah.
you asked me about what I'm
couple
doing.
about to say back
Yeah,
into
what
I'm
you
doing
doing
what
now?
I want, man.
Yeah, you just.
I'm doing what I want. I'm a grown up.
No, that's,
lie.
that's good. When you have that feeling,
I'm doing what I want, man. I want
mental
to-
health is intact when this.
Yeah, it's
You know.
easier when you're not trying to conform.
Yeah, when you're trying to
Exactly.
conform to
Oh.
the rest of the world and trying to keep up, it's a lot better. Just do what you
But
want.
we're here to get a job done.
Yeah.
Like man are
Yeah.
not here for no reason. You know, we're here for a reason.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A man got up this morning for a reason, innit? The way I look at this is like you gotta make your mark on this world. Like
Yeah, it's true.
my uncle Paul always used to say to me, like, you know, if you've come and you've made the world a better place, then you've done your job. He say, you see Michael Jackson, he done his job.
And they're still
Like
trying to
the
finish
world
it.
is better because of that guy. Like
Yeah.
my favorite Michael Jackson tune, Human Nature. Like you play that
it's
thing, it's a whole
But you know
nother
what?
wave,
It's
innit?
even like-
Everyone's got to make their mark. That's what
Bruv,
we're here
like,
to do.
When I look at certain things, like yesterday I went to my girl's like grandma passed recently, and it was a funeral. Rest in peace. You get what I'm saying?
Condolences.
And like
Yeah.
seeing when you see a generation after. Like she was like the queen for them, the head. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
When you see now the whole generation around and what the trail that she left and the memories that they remember of her, it's like sometimes you might not even realize what you're
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
in this world. But then what you're leaving behind, the foundations that you're leaving, like people remembering
Legacy,
this,
yeah.
the legacy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Then
Bro,
you give a generation that, and then they carry that legacy.
That's
on
real.
For the next generation.
Imagine adding on to that. When my grandma passed, I found out loads of stuff about her at the funeral. I had no idea.
This is the same thing me and my
I'm
girl
like,
was
my
talking
grandma's
about.
a G.
Mad, you know.
Like, don't get me wrong, I knew.
You knew, but you only knew what you knew.
Like she wasn't. Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
She weren't just helping us two out. Like she had them over there covered. She was helping them back there. It's like, yo.
But that's the
Crazy
same stories. It's like she was helping my girl's grandma helped the whole community. I've gone there. That was 500 people at the funeral.
Wow.
Big.
Like when I've gone there, I'm knowing like, bro, hold on. I've seen my cousins there. Like, bro, what? Like,
the
you get
love,
what I'm saying?
bro. The love. You see
but
that
the connection
there?
and you get to see like, okay, like I see how we've connected now and boom, boom, boom. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is it's amazing when you see stuff like that. Like what you saying, she found out a lot of things about her grandma that she
bro.
You get what I'm saying, bro? This was going on before me.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
This is not even new. Like what her cousins and generation do, it was done before them, and they thought that they was the first ones bringing it in.
See, that's what I was just saying. Just where we was coming from is that I feel like all the best shit happened already.
Yeah.
Like I had a thought the other day. I said to myself, like, what if like we're actually living life in reverse? Like, what if we're like, just things I think about. Like, you get me? Like, what if like the future is the past? And I like,
that's
I know, I just be having some thoughts.
You think too deep still.
That's too deep.
Somebody's there with it.
Trigger off mental health now. Trigger off man's mental health now. You know?
No, but it's true though, because like a lot of things that they could
man
do.
start get shaky.
Life, man start putting my clothes on backwards and everything.
On some crisscross thing and I'm back in there.
So I said, man done did all that already.
I've done that already.
No,
but it's true. Like,
it's
wild.
Personally, I believe that everything that we're doing now has already happened. Of
course, of course.
We're just experiencing it in a different form.
Yeah. We're not even. I feel like we don't even get the best experience, because when I listen to the stories back then, with social media now,
levels,
the way that they could maneuver.
But then your grandkids are gonna listen to your story and be like,
man lived the life in my teenage or whatever, because I just made it before. I feel like the era before social media, even though you can do things, maneuver, you can maneuver, but listen, one wrong move, the world knows about you.
Yeah.
One wrong move. So. See, back in the day,
though,
but back in the day, it was just your area code. So man could maneuver. When I'm hearing stories from back in the day, the way they could maneuver, even like people having 5 weeks, 6 weeks holiday. People's going to Jamaica for 2 months or whatever, or 6 months, and then come back 6 months. There, go, fam, we're getting 2 weeks holiday if we're lucky nowadays.
That's mad as well.
You get what I'm saying?
I was speaking to my mum yesterday, and it's just conversation about when she was little, and I thought, you know, there's so many little things. I don't smoke or drink here. But it's like, even with her grandparents, it's like there are people that have grown up that never knew what they looked like as children because they didn't have any mirrors.
Mad like that,
isn't it?
Mad.
That's crazy.
Rod, now you're
like luxury things.
They did not have mirrors.
Actually, you know what? We've actually come a long way. Funny enough, my new job. I learned something kind of mad.
I say we've come a long way.
Where you been taking us, bro? I say you're traveling.
I learned something funny. Like I was doing some training for a new job in it. I actually realized, like, back in the day, even having like windows used to be quite expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
Pricey, bro.
So expensive, you had to pay a tax on how many windows you could have. I'm talking about normal windows you have in your house. How many windows was actually a sign of wealth at a point?
Yeah, bro.
I could not believe that, fam.
It's crazy.
That's mad.
I could really take the conversation somewhere, you know. No, but
we're gonna have to have a part 2 of this.
It's crazy because I was talking to my mum, and just like what you were saying about like your girlfriend's nan and stuff. And my mum, I'm from Dominica. So my mum was like, oh, we used to swim everywhere, and they're swimming for like miles. And my mum's like, yeah, we used to swim out in the ocean, so they swim around the rocks and everything, around the edges and places where you wouldn't fit. And she said, yeah, because we knew that the shark used to come about 11:30, and I'm like,
imagine the shark. Like I'm gonna be at the point at. The shark's got on a watch, fam. It knows I'm gonna be there at 11:30, innit? So try don't make me see you.
Yeah, don't make me see you. You know what I mean? Get to where you're going quickly.
Madness.
Like what you're saying about
the shark just know what time it's.
Yeah,
madness.
You know what? It's repetitive behaviour, innit?
And it's mad how they know what time. It's mad that you know what time the shark's coming as well. Like, yo,
yeah, because someone had to get nyam for you to know, innit?
You have to wake up early.
A few people had to get nyam at that certain time.
In certain countries, they don't go by clock times, innit?
Yeah.
Like
sun.
Exactly.
It's by the sun.
Imagine Caribbean mums back then. Yo, make sure you're home before shark come out. Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you.
That's what was the light.
Or you gotta get across the water before the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prevent
you
that.
hear those stories though, and you think
That's
about
dope.
how fortunate you are now because everything was done by the sun and all the rest of it. She's saying to me, because I went Dominica with her, and I'm like, I want to go in the sea, but I'm scared. And by the time she's all the way out there,
come on,
like swimming, like it's nothing. And she was saying to me yesterday, talking to me and my sister, just about like memories, what they did as kids and everything. And it's just a shame that nowadays the children ain't that free.
Exactly. Some of you can't even go swimming pool and do 50 meters.
I'm telling you,
it's
mad.
It's all mad, but yeah, I feel like we got to wrap this one up because we changed the days today. People got somewhere to go. But we're going to get into Bang of the Week, so we can start wrapping up. Can we give them your social medias quickly?
Just Google me, Pyrelli, Pyrelli, and then everything comes up.
Another 10. We can have another 10 next year. We can have another 10.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get into Bang of the
Week.
Week. But give them the details.
Just Google, man, innit? That's, I'm old school with it, innit? Pyrelli. Then everything comes up, you know what I mean? Got a lot of music up on the digital streaming platforms as well. Yeah. Like, not even all the catalogs up there. That's next year we're going to make sure it's all available. But yeah, man, get with your boy, man. We're over here. We're secretly winning, in it. So I hope everybody's got their 2020 vision locked. You can see us. Come get down with the party, innit? Because in a minute, I'm closing the doors. And then whoever's inside, they're inside. Nobody else ain't getting in. So...
That's Pyrelli with a Y, by the way, not the tires, isn't it?
Pyre.
And mine is Phoebe 1, so it's PHOEBEONE official OFFICIAL. That's my Instagram. That's what I kind of use, but yeah. There's not a lot online about it either.
No, there is though.
No, there ain't.
Yeah, there is.
It's all lies.
You think that there's not still?
You got dilemma?
I don't think so. But what I was gonna say, so you could have named one of the mixtapes next year, 2020 Vision.
Yeah, it's real.
I got 2020 Vision.
That might even happen still.
You got what?
2020 Vision, yeah.
I do think next year is the year of the visionaries, though. I think for all those that can like see the path ahead, I feel like 2020 is going to be like a dope year for you, man.
Man, that's a shoulders back, chest out, chin up. Yeah, you got to, man.
You know what I mean?
Got to do it.
Yeah, so no way.
Whole nother era on the way, man.
So what can we expect though? What can we expect from you? Because obviously you dropped birthdays.
Yeah, just high quality music, man. I'm in my bag. I'm having fun, man. So yeah, there's lots of music really, like for no reason as well. We're just gonna just drop tunes for no reason.
I know earlier we said who's the features. Any features we could look out for?
No, not really. I haven't got like nobody like set in mind. Like I really want to do something with this person or that person. Just however it's supposed to go, man, I'm with it, man. You know what I mean? Because I meet fly people all the time, you know what I mean? But you kind of meet people in life that you didn't expect to, you know what I mean, collaborate with or cross paths with, and then you can come up with something dope with them. So I don't want to block those blessings, you know what I mean? So it's like, this whatever's meant to be, let's do that, you know what I mean?
He's got some incredible features on that album. I'm not going to lie. He's got
I didn't want to remember. Why are you doing that?
Because I'm saying it's Tottenham, bro.
From your family, you're coming in, you're moving like I ain't even reading.
Bro, you have to blame Tottenham right by the snail on some of this as well.
Right by the snail,
blame the snail, you know? The album, what we got on the album, like 9 tunes on the album, all produced by my homeboy Nutty P as well. Got some dope music coming, like Phoebes is rapping on the project as well. Or Phoebes, since I met Phoebes in 05?
Yeah.
And then managed to get Phoebes in the studio 06. So every year, like every project I've done.
Waiting list.
Listen.
That's bougie.
You know what I knew? I knew that Phoebe one was famous, innit? That's what I knew.
Stupid.
But she didn't though. Yeah, she didn't.
I'm too expensive.
You know what? I really like Phoebe, yeah? She just reminds me of a natural Saggy, like.
Yeah.
You know when there's natural Sagittarius, like, she don't know how big she is. Well, she knows how big she is, but she's playing off like, no, I'm not really. Like, I know that.
It's down to how you feel, though. Like,
no.
People
100%.
say that. They say
it's the way you're just humble,
but
innit?
you don't know. Like, I honestly, I'm a parent,
You know.
I got a big family, so even with. Look, see, now you're going to make me feel bad.
You know what? Can I ask you a question? You see, like, the Choice FM era? Because I feel like that Choice FM era,
that was a dope era, man.
Very dope era.
Absolutely.
It was pivotal to our basically, like, our growing up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the ending was just...
A bit.
It felt abrupt, like.
Yeah,
it was.
You get what I'm saying?
I felt that. I joined the team in 2004.
Yeah.
Jigs called me to do some voiceovers.
Big up, man. Like
and
Jigs.
I was there was nothing going on for me then. Really, no, yeah. And I did those, and then I got a call from Ivor when I think I was doing a little tour with Red and Meth, and then I got asked to come to the team. And then when I went there, I was like, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw Jenny Francis, even though I know they had played my records and like her, Anthony, God rest, his soul and everything. Like he really kept me going on there. But when I saw certain DJs, I was like, oh my God, that's Jenny Francis.
Yeah.
Like that is Jenny Francis.
Slow down zone,
so I was
always.
You
know, sometimes man was cruising at night time to her,
No, I swear. I just remember being able and being welcomed. And Ivor said to me, what do you want? We discussed my wage and all that. I went in, practiced for like 2 hours, and then I was bang on air. A couple of weeks later. But the thing is, I always kind of respected those that were around me. So I never tried to. I'm not a person that will go in somewhere and try and make friends and be Ina and all that. I weren't raised like that. That's not my style.
You kind of.
So when we moved from Borough to Leicester Square, even at Leicester Square where Capital Radio is and all that, I didn't really take advantage of the full building. I was there to do voiceovers, there to do the block parties, Saturdays. My guests are coming in
and out. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to, and it's not like I'm trying to be. I don't know if I'm a difficult person to approach or whatever, but that's just me. And listen, this is what I'm saying. The Sagittarius energy. That's how man just go in when I have to draw for my
and leave. Like we don't need to be mingling with everybody or being brethren to everyone. Like I got a show to do. This is what I do. Some people might think I'm antisocial. I know that when I'm creative and I love something, I will go in, I do it, and I leave a mark, whether I want to leave a mark on purpose or not. But even with the whole way that thing ended, because I was doing the block party, my show was kind of unruly. Really didn't know I was preparing him for radio at the time. It was like, I want you to do something else as well.
I used to get smacked in the building, man.
That's how we started working together. But when it came to an end, it was really sad. I didn't get fired or chucked out the building. They came, they called me, paid me out of my contract, and then they asked me to do some covers so I could make some more money. Kept me on from 2009 to 2010 as the voiceover. And then I know that ain't going to last forever. I don't own that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so before you could have long contracts then. I think now in radio, they'll give people 3 months contract. And when they get fed up or somebody with bigger numbers comes along, this is what they're doing a couple of years ago. It's like you're gone and a new person's in.
That's all about the numbers. And you can buy the numbers.
It's mad because I feel like that era was the authentic. Trying to find.
18s.
Trying
to
giving us the music.
Yeah.
It was real authentic black music, and now I'm not saying Choice of them still do that now, but I feel like because everyone's bust the scene now, you're hearing the whole of the UK on radio and stuff like that, which is good. Man, love that. But I feel like that era, like it Richard Blackwood and Cat on a Sunday.
Richard,
Martin J in the mornings. It was nothing but I could go to Choice of them and catch Joke all day. Every day.
Because you were allowed to be yourself. Like
Rollo,
Rollo was hilarious.
Drive time shop. I remember.
And being in the building, like, it was live. Like, you know what I mean? You just being there, you just knew that, this was a next wave.
And
was
people
like
were floating around.
All-star.
Kanye was up there.
Swear down.
Justin Timberlake. One time he was standing by the printer and somebody thought he was someone that worked there. I was like, can you just print that for me, please?
JT.
JT. Disrespect JT.
Man went crying rivers then.
I'm my coffee, fam.
It's mad.
I was like, do you know who I am?
But the Choice of them gigs were amazing.
In that building, though, they used to have a mean hot chocolate on the second floor, boy. What station was on there? Like Heart or something?
Classic.
Yeah, the hot chocolate on that floor.
The hot chocolate.
Small things, innit?
Yeah,
they used to send me out on runs like, you get me out. I used to be the send out guy sometimes. Get me out a chocolate down there.
Yeah, but
go down there with 2 for myself.
You know what, though, it was fun, and I really give God thanks because every time I've entered something in my career, even with the voiceovers, I hadn't done voiceovers before I got asked to do Choice. I'd done some for a pirate station and all that, but really, I kind of entered it at a level. Yeah. And then the same thing with my show. We just built the show up. And then it's like with my career, same thing. So it's always been like, okay.
But you know, the voiceover thing is good because they've kept that kind of the same because they got Ramel London doing them over there. I like Ramel. You get what I'm saying? Keep the authentic women doing it and all of that. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's the same.
The heart, innit?
The heart's been taken out. I've got over to BBC One Extra. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it ever will be the same.
It won't.
Like life now. Life is like so filtered now, bro. Like there's There's like so much things you can't do. There's so many different conditions, so many
PC.
situations. There's so much you gotta like care about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's
not say.
mad. Yeah, like
Yeah, I used to be out of hold on.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
was,
but that's
Like,
we was pushing it to the
But
limit.
that's like
man.
that's
Yeah.
like Snoochie's show on BBC One Extra. She's unfiltered on that.
Yeah.
When I listen to certain, I'm like, right. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what we need. That's what was
That's
missing.
what's missing.
But that's why
From
it's
the
after the
scene.
watershed.
True, that as well. But you still need that. But like, majority of people, like Jenny's show at night time.
Jenny Francis.
Hey, listen,
Jenny's
That
was
show used to
the
have me in my
one.
feelings, fam.
bruv, like, bro.
Yeah.
I think I went through one breakup through that, and I had to fling it on one now. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You see the slow jams that was running. Oh my days!
Have
They
to
would
get his
have
cardigan.
man-
Gotta get your cardigan
Come
for
on,
them
yeah,
tune
man.
there, you know.
Bro,
Got
R&B
to,
cardigan. You have to.
Strictly.
listen, she was, and then her voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh yeah, for real.
And Jenny Francis is sexy as well, you know.
Listen,
like,
I've never
no
seen
Man was just-
disrespecting on Miss Francis.
Yeah.
Listen, she was just automatically man's girl.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you just turn on the radio. Oh, wifey's on the radio. You get me?
Listen,
And
when-
with the phone in.
It's so funny because when me and if I
There was
come
no
up after
phone.
Jenny,
Yeah,
The
with
amount
Jenny
of-
and Phoebe in the studio to
the phone calls.
Worries.
Oh, listen, introduce us to Jenny now.
worries.
I've never seen her, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you never seen her?
And
I haven't
Jenny,
seen
that
that
was the
seen her.
beautiful
Obviously,
thing.
like you can get a few little glimpses now, but back then Jenny's like invisible.
Hey,
you know.
listen, and that
Because
was
you
the
know, there's
beauty.
some
It
people
was
out
a
here.
voice only.
There's some
Yeah,
people
but I
making
was in
big
love with her
moves
voice, fam.
in this
Yeah,
city that are
definitely.
invisible. You
Yeah,
know?
she's invisible.
And she
still,
used
yeah.
to like really
But all she
hold
needed
that
was a
down.
voice.
Yeah,
That's it.
Good evening, everyone.
invisible.
Listen,
for.
over,
Done
you
for.
know.
Yeah, Jenny.
Once you heard that, you can't even turn the radio off. It was
No,
difficult
no,
for you to turn the radio off.
Turn it up, crank
Say stuff
it,
for kills.
sit
Say
on
stuff
it.
for
That's
kills.
what it was. Yeah, Jenny was.
Jenny was going on with stuff.
I said, oh, what? Look at man about to, yo, man
but
about to
found
risk
her
it
like that.
all.
Bro,
Yeah, Jenny.
He said, man about to risk it all, you
Yeah,
know.
Jenny.
Nah,
Hey, shout out
this guy's
Jenny.
a fool.
for her age, she looks good.
Big up Miss
Jenny's
Francis, man.
Jenny is very special to the industry,
Yeah.
and I think that's the problem with over here. We don't really give, our black presenters. I don't even want to go into one or nothing long, but there's not enough respect there.
There's not, man.
They're too some of these people nowadays are too fling.
And a lot of things have an age cap. I let a man know now. Listen, I'm gonna be 210 and getting ready to drop an album.
Yeah,
like
man.
so, don't ever look at
Yeah,
me as the guy like he needs to hang it up now. I'll have you get me grayish white hair and still making tunes.
you
Like
have to.
this
You
is what I
have to
came
stand.
to do for life.
Yeah.
There's, some things have to be clear because
I love how he's looking
like
at
yeah,
the
because
camera, listen,
Yeah.
because some people think like this ain't got nothing to do with no age. This is about like the quality of work, man.
But you know what it is? Sometimes I think it's the audience as well, innit? You have artists that do music for them and their
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
And I think
Yeah, but everybody grows up though.
this is it. But it's true. But I think for the people who kind of grew up on certain types of
Yeah.
music, innit?
But
they
that's
might feel like,
I feel like that socially as well. Like I meet a lot of people. Like a lot of my peers are like, yeah, like so what? Like it's time to like get married and have kids. Like for you, fam. I'm going on tour. I'm looking to put 4 gal in a bed, rude boy, like, and enjoy life.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not. You know what I mean? Like it's different. Yeah, it's different stuff.
Pirelli's
It's
trying to
different
run
stuff.
that tire, you know. Like,
It's different. Yeah, it's different stuff, innit? Like, and then come and write that. Let me write those tunes. Let me
Yeah,
write
yeah,
how
you
that
have to-
made
yeah,
man
yeah,
feel.
yeah, you have to write
You
that.
know what I mean?
let me write how that made man feel.
It's real.
No, you're greedy. Fuck
It's,
4 gal.
bro,
Why is that
bro,
greedy, though?
bro, there's
Can they
things,
all fit?
bro, there's things I gotta
Bro,
know.
if you got a king size, yeah,
There's
why
things
not
I
a
gotta
queen
know,
size?
bro. When I talk to certain man, you know, they've already done all those things, and they're like, yeah,
So
bro,
what are they all gonna do at the same time? One on your toe.
bro, that's
One on.
you gotta be in the
Bruv,
scenario
one-
to know,
bruv,
bro.
2 on a bull
These,
bag.
bro,
Yeah, 2 on a one
bro,
bull bag.
these
each
are
and
things that are
that's
not
free.
spoken on,
And
fam.
the 4th one's doing what?
These are things
working.
they don't
Wait,
speak
what
on
kind
that,
of show is
fam.
Added to man's I know,
Yeah,
man.
really?
I don't know where
Hey,
man.
listen.
I
We
don't know
have
how
to,
man
this
got
has
4
to,
gal in a bed.
Certain things can't be
BBC.
spoken about, fam. You know what I mean? You got
Yeah, fam.
some people out there, they just know.
They
Yeah,
just know.
done all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
in
we
the-
have to-
I just think
Yeah.
you just gotta enjoy life, man.
Exactly.
There's people out here that are doing stuff now. When they were younger, they're like, yeah, them lot are too old, and it's like, whoops, I'm here now.
Yeah, now I'm
But
old, like,
you're
rah.
always older than somebody else.
100%.
You are always older. There are people that are 21 now that are in the music industry, and 10-year-olds think that they're past it.
But that's how,
No,
that's how
So
it
it's
goes.
like, that's life.
You get me?
man.
You be like 38 saying you're old, and someone who's 70 is
in
like,
that,
nah,
I
you're
hang
just
about with them
you're
guys.
just
Just
coming.
starting,
It's
you know.
like,
Yeah.
what are we talking
Life
about? Like,
starts at 40 and
like I feel
No one's
like
saying
I
Mick
feel like
Jagger's old,
society
you
be
know.
aging themselves,
No
man.
one's saying Mick
I
Jagger's old.
think. and
Yeah, society just be aging themselves.
Yeah, Mick Jagger's
I'm
old
not in
still.
it. I don't.
It's
really
crazy.
know.
Jagger
It's the
though.
old cliche, yeah, when they say you're as old as you feel, it's actually real.
No,
It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's real
Especially
still.
when you're a creative in the music industry. Elton John will pack it in when he wants.
I think when you're doing what you love, that keeps you young. Like that preserves you.
Man. I do what I like.
See that?
My mum never told me to stop, and neither did my dad when he was alive. I do what I want, man.
See that? Knowledge, now.
Do what I want.
Legends giving. This one TBC. It has to. We have to do. No, we need to. Next time we have to book free. I know you lot was coming from radio and that.
Yeah,
no, it's all good. It's family though, cause isn't it like swing by in it like
back again, so we do it properly. But
I've really been chewing this chewing gum. Like, I'm sorry, everyone.
We're gonna get into Bang of the Week now. Obviously, listen.
What you gonna say?
Phoebe, Pyrelli, they're gonna be at the live show. So listen, you're gonna meet legends, Got them in the building,
Yeah.
So obviously, that's
my drink is Bailey's, innit? Yeah, so you can get me a double of that,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, wait. Sorry, just before we wrap this up, last point, because when I said last week, I'm bringing Bailey's to the studio.
Oh, they don't know.
This one wanted to run me.
No, leave them out. Leave them out, fam.
To the studio for.
Fam, don't you know the biggest? Fam, the biggest flex. Let me tell you, the biggest flex in life is a cup full of Baileys,
I drink Baileys.
Full.
I drink Baileys.
Listen, I got them things from I used to have to sneak the Baileys. My grandma always had a bottle of Baileys.
Listen,
I used to sneak that in a mug. I don't even drink them things where you can see the contents.
You know the funniest thing is the first time not the first time I had Baileys, but I had Baileys and double brandy in the Choice FM party. Years ago when I was 18.
Wavy.
Listen.
Wavy,
fam. Them man don't know about drink,
It's all right.
You get me? Trust me, fam. Hey, listen. Don't worry. Obviously, we didn't have drink today because we kind of underpaid.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Not
today.
The next one is going to be mad.
Involved, man.
But yeah, obviously, make sure you get your tickets. Shubs.com. Friday the 20th. That is going to be in a week and a half when this drops. Obviously, for the people that listen to the pod, 2 weeks. Yeah, boom, we're going to be live and direct. So make sure you grab them tickets. DMD. Just go DMD podcast on shubs.com or just type in DMD. Obviously, at DMD podcast across all social medias. If you want to hit us up anywhere across there, follow us. Hashtag DMD podcast. Get involved in the convo. Boom.